So at the beginning of this video, I was going to do something funny or say something funny like, oh, we're going to take a look at this uneducated sovereign citizen. But then I stopped and I'm like, oh, that's one of the boxes they have to check off to become a sovereign citizen, to become a Moor, to become a frauder. You have to be extremely uneducated. And it starts with this guy right off the bat. Enjoy the video.
What's wrong? What's the problem?
So the plate, the plate on the back of the car doesn't come back to this car, and the VIN that's written on the plate doesn't come back to this VIN either.
How you looking at the plate?
Because
the VIN.
This is what I do every day.
You don't do that. You ain't got no probable cause to do that. We ain't broke no law.
Can an officer run your plate? Yes, because it's in fucking public. He can run your plate. Right off the bat, it's not looking good. He's already copping an attitude. The plate doesn't match the car. The VIN doesn't match the car. Again, I would say this guy's an idiot, but he's a sovereign citizen, so duh, of course.
Absolutely, I have a problem. Listen, I'm not trying to start shit here.
Alright, that's cool.
So, I do this every day. You see, I'm in the unmarked, backed-in cars, no front plates. You look at this car, and it's clearly a fictitious plate on the back.
No fictitious plate.
The plates are on a car to be visible to the public.
We call our lawyer and do that. We don't talk to nobody for nothing.
I don't know what was the probable cause.
No probable cause.
We
don't even know. We don't even know who is this or what is this. You hear me? So let's go.
Right, but what I'm asking is, it was.
Yeah, stand by. Can I just get one more unit? No, you're not free to go just yet. You're not free to go. You're not free to go, ma'am. Do not get back in that car.
Yep. Hold on a second.
If you leave, your tire's gonna pop. Your tire will pop if you leave. Do not get out of the car. Step out of the car for me.
That's a violation of my rights.
I'm telling you to step out of the car. You're about to leave when I told you not to leave.
I don't know who this guy is.
I am an Orland Park police officer. I'm telling you that right now.
Get your phone out of tape. You violating our rights, man.
Do not, under any circumstance, call an attorney with this bullshit. As someone who's quite friendly with several attorneys and lawyers, do not call them with, oh yeah, they're probably going to get me for flee and elude. Yeah, I tried to hit one of the officers as I was taking off. I kept just yelling bullshit. My plate was fake. The VIN was wrong. The plate came back to a different vehicle. Can you help me out? And then they look down, it's like, oh shit, he hung up 20 seconds ago. Don't call them with this bullshit.
I am not violating anybody's rights. You're not about to leave. Well, in 753, I think if you're going to try and take off on me.
Nice.
Well, in 753, let me get another unit here. You just went over to stop 6. Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
92 to your call scan to the Cheesecake Lot.
Step out of the car. Because you're leaving after I told you you couldn't leave.
Who are you? Who are you? I don't know what.
Orland Park Police.
752
I don't know what this guy is.
I'm asking you, what was the probable cause?
Fictitious plates on the vehicle.
Hey, could you take
He's
them?
stopped. I stopped him. Everything's done for.
Hey, take them. Take them.
Step out of the car for me.
Getting video. Everybody is getting video. What's the problem?
Alright. Listen, you already popped your tire here. That's fine.
You popped my tire. You owe me for a tire.
You can step out of the car.
I haven't broken any law.
Everyone can take a slow
I
down.
haven't broken any laws. What's the problem?
Come outside and I'll talk
I
to you.
haven't broken any laws.
If you don't step out of the car...
What's up? Are you out of some type of seniority?
How can I help you?
Authority?
How can I help you? We're all policemen here.
Can I get a supervisor?
No, we're going to have you talk outside the car.
No, we don't talk outside.
We're going to talk outside the car.
I haven't broken any laws, so I don't have to get out my car.
You do.
I don't. What law have I broken? What put papers up? What law have I broken?
You have fictitious plates on this vehicle.
What law have I broken?
That I just told you.
How are they fictitious?
Come out here and I'll talk to you. The VIN on the plate doesn't match this.
Is there a supervisor that I can speak to? Because right now I feel like I'm getting my.
There is not.
I'm getting my rights.
All right.
Hold on.
I'm giving him a chance.
Hold on.
Why are you asking him, can you pull
1,
the car?
2, 3, 4, 5.
I guess this is a public service announcement. If you try to flee from the police, more officers will show up because they'll call more. Also, congratulations, dude, you can count to 5. I never thought I'd see the day a sovereign citizen could count that high.
Listen.
5. You guys are officers of what?
Orland Park Police Department. Listen, I'm telling you, you have to step out of this car right now.
What law have I broken, sir?
You have fictitious plates on the car, and I tried to talk to you. You said you're getting your lawyer. and you got in the car. I told you you were not free to leave while I was investigating this. I warned you about this stop and you decided to drive over it.
How do you know my plates are fictitious?
The VIN does not match the VIN that's on this car.
Why are you looking at my VIN?
Because it's probable cause. I do it every
Why are
day.
you looking at my VIN? This is
Because it's clearly fictitious plates on the car.
First of all, this is not a city. This is private. This is private. I'm in a mall eating
Okay.
with my significant other.
Okay.
Now I'm asking for a supervisor.
I'm going to tell you to get out of the car right now, or you're going to be placed in the
asking
custody.
for a supervisor. The car's off.
There will be one at the Orland Park Police Department.
I'm not running anywhere. Everybody putting on their gloves like you guys can't have a conversation.
We will outside of this car.
No. You have to listen.
Sir, if you don't step out of the car,
Before-
you're going to be arrested for obstructing.
Excuse me, sir.
If you don't step out of the car, you're going to be arrested for obstructing.
I'm not obstructing.
You are.
You are.
I'm asking.
I'm telling you to step out of the car.
Hold on. You're telling me my plates are fictitious.
Correct.
You have no probable cause for checking my plates or for checking my VIN number. This is what I'm saying.
No, it's just
This is what I'm saying.
They were on the back.
Now I'm calm. I'm relaxed. I'm asking for a supervisor.
Supervisor's not coming here.
available right now, so you're going to have to step
It
out.
has to be.
You're going to have to step
It
out.
has to be a supervisor.
No, it does not have to be. There's no law, there's no rule saying there has to be one as soon as you ask for one.
Sure.
You will talk to a supervisor eventually.
has to be a
I promise you that.
supervisor.
You will talk to a supervisor. I can promise you that, okay?
Radical always likes to talk about the wordy bits. That's why I let it play so long, because there was just so many good wordy bits in there. So, oh, you guys can't have a conversation. That's why you're putting the gloves on. Sorry, bud, that ain't it. Now they're about to break your window and drag your dumb ass out of your car. Also, spoiler alert, yeah, you'll see the supervisor. You'll see the supervisor when we get back to jail. That's when you'll see the supervisor.
Now's the time to step out of the car, sir.
I haven't broken any laws. I'm not obstructing. I'm not obstructing. As I keep repeating, I'm not obstructing.
Yes, you
I
are.
haven't broken any laws.
If you do not step out of the vehicle,
Everything-
you are going to be removed from the vehicle.
Ask and you shall receive. I just took care of you. Got a boss here. He's coming right now. He's going to tell you the same thing.
That's
Okay?
fine. I haven't broken any laws. You guys are trespassing on me.
Sergeant O'Connell.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for taping.
Yep. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people recording this.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Now what I'm saying is, I just left out of here, out of the Cheesecake Factory, eating. I don't have anything illegal going on. This guy is beside my car saying my plates are fictitious.
Well, what plates
He haven't identified himself. My name is.
Right, he's wearing a vest that has his name and a badge that says Orland Park Police Department on it.
What I'm saying, he didn't identify himself.
Now this is randomly where a YouTuber would play the screech and then the rewind. But I'm not going to do that. The officer told this guy exactly who he was and specifically which department he worked for 2 or 3 times already. So this guy's intentionally lying to the supervisor. Counted like 10 cameras. Like those cameras don't exist.
Well, I'm Sergeant O'Connell, number 106, okay?
That's now.
So what
I can hear
is-
that. He didn't identify himself.
He's Officer Lorick, 753, okay? I'm sorry we got off on the wrong foot.
He didn't.
Right,
This
okay.
is the first time I heard that.
I just got here, right? So I'm doing the best I can.
Okay.
So what is the issue?
The issue is, I don't know this gentleman from nothing in the world. Never seen him before. I just came out the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
I'm being told these plates are fictitious.
Is that true?
First of all, I don't answer questions.
Okay.
I will not be driving the car illegal. I will not be operating this.
So you're saying that it's not true?
I'm saying what I said to you.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Now he's checking my vent and he's doing things and there's no probable cause for that. What is the probable cause for an officer to peek on this car?
To peek on the car? The probable cause is the Secretary of State and the Illinois State Legislature say we can walk around this parking lot and run every single license plate if we want to. Okay? We don't need probable cause to run your license plate, sir. Okay? What's your next question concerning the law?
I haven't broken you law.
You have.
Is there a reason the VIN on the plate does not match the VIN on the vehicle.
All right, very good. Somebody you can disregard.
I haven't broken any laws.
Can you answer me that question?
I haven't broken any laws.
So you can't answer
I
that
haven't
question.
broken any laws. As far as I understand, according to the Constitution,
They can't get that, and that VIN doesn't come back to anything either.
Plates on my vehicle to go to A to B, and you know this.
Huh?
Did you run the VIN draw 50?
And you know this.
Yeah.
So you guys know I love sifting through logic and just calling out bullshit. I don't want to call this guy fake, but like all sovereign citizens, I think this guy more than most knows he's in the wrong. So he says, oh, I don't need a plate to go from A to B. And you, the supervisor, know that I don't need a plate to go from A to B. Yet this sovereign citizen went out of his way to either grab a bogus plate or get a plate from a different vehicle, throw it on the back of his car. If he was really about that sovereign citizen life, he'd rock the private plate or no plate at all. So he knows he's up to no good, so he's trying to fake it so he doesn't get pulled over and have to actually test his logic.
Called Dina. So you're saying you don't need plates to... Do you identify as a sovereign citizen?
I need no plates.
Do you identify as a sovereign citizen?
I need no plates.
I
don't
think
you
so.
guys,
I think that was there already.
my tire.
No, sir. I'm going to ask you to step out of the car and identify yourself.
I haven't broken any laws.
I'm going to ask you to step out of the car and identify yourself for me, please.
I haven't broken any laws. I have identification, but I haven't broken any laws.
Okay, please give me that identification now.
I have identification, but I haven't broken any laws.
Okay, will you please give me that identification?
What law have I broken?
You don't have proper
Officer.
registration for your motor vehicle. That's the law that you've broken.
I haven't. First of all, what's the articulate reason of suspicion? There is none.
We're allowed. We don't have to have one.
You have to have one.
Are you Mr. Fox?
You have to have one.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to step out of the car and identify yourself for me.
This is very illegal. This is very illegal. Take it. Okay.
Huh?
This is very illegal.
Sir, I'm going to ask you...
Here, I haven't... Hey, look, I'm taping everything. Run it?
No,
it's not
about to get...
They won't let their rights be infringed.
So, here, I'll talk to you over here.
Let their rights be infringed on. Guess what? I haven't broke any laws.
So...
I haven't broke any laws. No laws have been broken.
So I don't exactly want to be that guy, but I'll be that guy for a second. So we got fake plate. We've got, well, he still hasn't ID'd. I don't know if you can give him flee and elude. I'd give him flee and elude. Let him plead down to something because he literally tried to ran over a stop stick, popped his own tire. Yeah, I would say a crime has been committed.
What's your first name?
Period. This is the problem. You guys, this is why there's a disconnection. This is why there's a disconnection with the people. And the officers is supposed to be, the peace officers are supposed to protect the people.
Absolutely, you're right.
This is why.
But hey,
I haven't broken any laws. I'm coming here to spend my heart on fiat.
on what?
This is ridiculous.
Do you have a driver's license, man?
This is very ridiculous. I'm not driving.
Are you traveling?
Why do I need a driver's license?
Are you traveling or are you?
I'm not operating a commercial vehicle.
Your key is in the ignition.
I'm not operating a commercial. Very recorded.
He was driving.
Oh, okay.
Very recorded. And you're laughing.
I'm laughing with you.
Keep asking me questions.
And you're laughing.
That's my last name, actually.
It's ridiculous.
It is. Laughing.
This is ridiculous.
Can I leave?
You are illegal. That's not legit. You don't. Hey, are you taping?
Yeah, I'm taping. Yeah,
That's fine.
that's fine. I see you are too. There's like 10 of us out here with cameras on. That's fine.
That is not illegal, man. That is not legal. Would it
What's
be
not
okay
legal?
for someone to do your daughter or your son like that when they come out the
Do
restaurant?
what? What are you talking
No,
about?
it wouldn't. It
What are you
would not
talking
be
about?
okay. It would not be okay. It would not be okay.
How you doing, man?
Hey, my name's Casey. I'm a sergeant here.
Okay, how's it going, Sergeant?
It's going good.
I haven't done anything illegal. I don't have to identify myself.
So
I have identification.
Okay. Do you mind if I get it?
But I don't have to identify myself. I haven't. I definitely mind. I don't do that. I don't have to do that. I haven't done. That's why I'll buy.
Look that name up on iClear and work it out.
Everything that I need to abide by, so I don't have to go through that.
Okay.
So I hate that he tried to play the emotional card. He tried to pull at the heartstrings of this sergeant. What if this was your daughter or family member? This is going to come as a shock to you guys. Yeah, my family members aren't dumb. Most of us are college educated. We know that we need a driver's license to drive. We know better than to throw a fake plate on the back of our cars. Nobody in my family would get caught dead in this situation.
So I don't have to go through that. So my parents raised me right.
Here's the thing, okay? So the officer kind of just briefed me what happened here. All right.
The officer infringed on my liberties. Okay. My constitutional liberties, man.
I understand that. So the plates on your car don't match the vehicle, which gives him the right to investigate that. Okay?
My people died for this.
Well, nobody's gonna die here. We're just asking you to step out and talk to us.
I'm just telling you.
Okay? We're just asking you to step out and speak with us at this point.
I'm speaking right now.
I understand, but I would feel more comfortable if you stepped out and talked to me.
I'm speaking to you now. You're comfortable. I have nothing going on.
Okay.
Listen. You guys have weapons. I have no weapons. You have no reason to fear or to be uncomfortable.
Are there any officers out here that are pointing weapons at you? No, right?
Absolutely.
We're just talking at this point.
And let's keep it that way.
So, at this point, he gave you a lawful order that you weren't free to leave.
What's lawful about an order? He didn't give me a lawful order.
I'm just telling you what I've been told at this point, okay?
He identified. He told you weren't free to go. You then tried to leave. He then stuck the stop stick under your tire and said, hey, you're not free to go. If you leave, you will pop your tire. And then you proceeded to almost hit him and pop your own tire because you're an idiot. Turns out, rubbing alcohol is not for drinking. But this sovereign citizen didn't get the memo.
He told you you couldn't leave because he was investigating the license plates that's on the vehicle because they don't match the VIN that's supposed to be on the vehicle.
That gentleman never identified himself. He's standing by my car with an unmarked car. I don't know who he is or what he is. I don't know what's going on.
But he is wearing a vest similar to mine, right?
He identified to this young man, this sergeant. When this sergeant, it's the only time he identified. And he never identified himself. The sergeant identified him.
Okay, but so you understand he's wearing a vest that says police on it, right?
Security
No, we're not moving cars at this point.
Security wear that.
What's
security,
that?
This is not a stolen car.
Okay.
This is not a stolen vehicle.
Why don't you
I haven't broke a law.
Why don't you give me your first name, okay?
I haven't broke a law.
Because at this point, you weren't free to leave. You're not free to leave. And you could either step out and be placed under arrest for obstructing.
You guys could bring a bigger supervisor to tell me why I broke the law. I haven't broke the law. I haven't broke the law. I've been through this before. And I got the tapes to show it. And I'm constantly going through.
You're not listening to me. I don't even know your first name. You know mine. Okay? What's your first name?
I'm not identifying myself. I haven't broken any laws. I haven't broken any laws.
Okay, I'm going to identify you as sir at this point. Okay, sir? At this point, the officer has observed Listen to me. I'm gonna explain it to you. Him?
No, you can't get a file back on it.
Be a pedestrian to take the unlawful acts of these peace officers.
Look, at this point, this is what's gonna happen. Okay? I've asked you to step out of the vehicle. And right now, you're obstructing our investigation. I am taping, yes.
What's your number? What's your badge number, sir?
105.
105?
Yes.
Name?
Sergeant Wall.
Sergeant Wall?
Okay. Here's what's gonna happen.
She's with the child.
Okay, I'm asking you to step out.
We just left.
You're making a bigger deal about this than it needs to be.
Doing business in this establishment. If she's hurt, that's going that's going to be a harder penalty on you guys.
I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Out here.
No, bud, that would be on you. You're the one who hasn't ID'd yet, doesn't have a plate for your vehicle, and already tried to run from the police. Honestly, it's been, 18, 19 minutes. They should have broke the window as soon as the tires were popped, in my opinion. But if this guy, if anything happens to his wife, it is 1000% on him.
I want nobody to get hurt. All I'm asking, at this point, I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle. Okay?
This young man back here with the man, right?
I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle.
Okay.
I don't want anybody to get hurt. Okay? Trust me when I tell you this. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I'm asking you to step out so that we can have a civil.
How many months? Hold on.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
You need a female officer here because I'm here. You can dismiss this young lady because I don't like her ha-ha-has and hee-hee-hees that she was doing.
Her condescending.
She's very condescending.
Her condescending
and I don't even want her touching me. So if y'all have, you need another.
Nobody wants to put hands on you.
She be dismissed in general.
Okay.
Her condescending attitude is ridiculous.
I understand that.
She needs retraining for real.
I need you guys to step out of the vehicle. Okay?
And the reason I'm stepping out of the vehicle
because you're going to be placed under arrest for obstructing.
I'm under arrest for obstructing. I
Yes.
never obstructed.
Okay.
I asked you guys to identify
You attempted to leave his lawful investigation, at which point he asked you to stop and not go anywhere.
He never identified himself.
Okay.
For one. And if
that is something we could talk about later.
Okay.
I don't. Let me explain to you what's going to happen, and it's not something that I want to happen. Okay. Right. I don't want to keep asking you to step out of the vehicle.
Okay.
And you not complying with that order. I'm giving you a lawful order. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Just told you.
Listen to me. Okay, that's fine.
In the car.
Let's figure all that out later.
Okay.
Okay, you can have your day in court and to discuss that. You can have your day in court to discuss that. Okay. Here's the deal. I don't want to keep asking you to step out. I've given you many opportunities to step out of the vehicle to speak with us. You're not complying with that order.
So I'm basically being forced to get out my car.
Yes.
Because I see you guys.
Yes.
Y'all set up to get physical.
Is anybody getting physical with you?
I said you guys are setting up to get physical.
Do you want me to get physical with you? I'm asking you a legitimate question. Do you want me to get physical? I don't want to get physical with you. I understand she's pregnant. I want nobody to get hurt.
So now I'm basically in fear. Because I'm telling you guys, I haven't broken any law. When you don't break any law, you don't have to identify it.
But you have.
Now, this isn't where sovereign citizens lose me because they're all fucking assholes, but the pregnant lady. Oh, I need a new person. We need a new female officer. She's condescending because she has the balls to laugh at a traffic stop with two people who are clearly fucking delusional. That's when the sergeant needs to put his foot down and say, get the fuck out of the car, or else this is going to happen. The fact that these people think they're so special that they can request new officers is a bit ridiculous. Also, the officer identified, everyone's identified. Shut the fuck up, dude. Like, I know it might seem like this is the longest video ever. There's still 8 minutes, 7 minutes of this video where if KFARR was, Sergeant KFARR, the moment the stop sticks popped that tire, the first two officers on scene would have just break the window, pull him out, take him to jail. I'm done being nice to these people at this point. I've been doing this for years, and it just seems like this is... Coddling sovereign citizens does not work. Coddling frauditors does not work. They only understand, this is the law, deal with it. That's all they get.
Okay, so at this point I'm asking you to step out because our next option here is to break the window and to force you out of the vehicle, which we don't want to do. I don't want to be physical with you at all. I want you to comply and we can have a discussion about it. But at this point, you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to the investigation. So at this point, I'm asking you to step out of the car before we're forced to break the window. Do you want your window broken? It's a legitimate question. Do you want your window broken? Yes or no?
I don't want anything broken on this vehicle.
I don't want anything broken on this vehicle either. I also don't want to have to physically come in there to get you out of the car.
So there's no authority that can prevent my rights for being infringed on at this point, basically. Because there's two sergeants. You are a sergeant,
yes.
He's a sergeant, and no one stepping in.
So we have not violated your rights, to be very clear.
These sergeants could call down Jesus Christ himself. And this guy would still be like, nah, you're not high enough power. Somebody above you knows that my rights were violated. Even though all evidence says that they weren't. But my rights.
Okay? You have refused to comply with Sergeant Wall's orders. And now, unfortunately, you are pushing our hands to a point where we're going to have to physically remove you from the vehicle to place you under arrest.
Which we don't want to do.
I don't think we could possibly be any more reasonable or offer a grander explanation in the parking lot of a mall than we have.
Okay.
So that's as simple as I can make it. If you step out, it'll make life a lot easiar.
I'm about to step out.
Okay.
I appreciate it, sir.
I'm about to step out.
That's what you're welcome to live stream, whatever you want to do. Just step out of the car, okay?
I'm not. Say what?
Thank you very much, sir.
Right. So hold on. What are we doing?
You're being placed under arrest is what we're doing.
Don't resist.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Give her the phone.
She has both phones.
We make up a lie so I could be placed under arrest.
I can promise you that none of us here are lying, sir.
I'm going to double lock these so that they don't tighten up on you.
Flip around this way. Watch it back.
What station are you taking me to?
The Orland Park Police Station. Can you step out for me, please?
Yeah, I don't want her touching me, though, so y'all gonna have another female officer.
Yeah,
I literally just said that.
Yeah, that's fine. And Guido, can you go on the other side? That's fine.
Yeah, she
That's
can't.
Hey, you know what? Get that young lady name.
You're gonna have everybody's name. Don't worry.
I don't like it.
Sir, do you have an ID or anything?
No probable cause to run any plate or any vent number.
Do you have an ID on you or anything?
411-1602, everything except for.
I'm being searched illegally.
Let's go this way. We're right here in my car. Come on.
I'm being searched illegally. My number is 708-931.
Let's go.
At what point do you try to flee from the police, they pop your tire, and you think, yes, I'm going to talk my way out of this? Also, yes, shocker, the pregnant lady in the car, you're a bitch. Sorry, you deserve the absolute worst in life. Again, I am done playing with these people because it's so stupid that we as normal people have to live in the same society as dumbasses like this. They're still talking about the female officer like, oh yes, she laughed at you because you're stupid, therefore you're going to get out of this traffic stop. Yeah, I don't think that makes sense. So, literally, Mr. Sovereign Citizen, Mrs. Sovereign Citizen, eat a dick. And there goes my monetization for this video.
Have a seat.
Can we get you a ride somewhere, miss?
We can take you to our station. You're more than welcome to go back into the mall and wait for your own ride, or we can take you to the station.
Can I just get an ID just saying that we had documentation with you? That's all. We gotta, yeah. You're not under arrest or anything. Orland, 105 file. William, to just advise if she's clear.
Ma'am,
You should be able to, yeah.
you originally started to say you have some sort of paperwork before you guys got in the car and attempted to leave.
Because it's not our car, but I'm not gonna.
That's not your car? Okay.
That's how the break.
Tyler, you got the keys?
We don't want anybody.
She has them. Last I saw, she had them.
Yeah, she took them out of the ignition and put them in her pocket.
We just need the car. You can take the keys off of it itself.
Hey, photograph this plate and take it off.
So guys, this is the part where we all collectively get upset. I did not watch this video to the end. I skimmed through it, caught the arrest, all looked good to me. And again, this is where we get angry. So Michael went to court, or got arrested rather, on possession of title/registration stolen or altered. Check. Resisting police officer. Check. Fleeing and attempting to elude police, just like I said. Check. They were all dismissed in court. Obviously, he didn't win on the merit. We just watched the video. If you caught it, there was like a brief second where you saw it. His plate was out of California, and as we all know, there's not really any debate about this. California doesn't treat crime in any way that they actually should. They could have nipped this in the bud, and instead they dismissed all the charges. 6 months in jail would probably set this guy straight. Same thing with almost every single sovereign citizen. Instead of giving them the fine, give them the time in jail. If they're in jail, they can't do any of this dumb shit. The rest of us are safe. Good times. Leave it in the comments why you guys are angry, because I'm sitting here at 2:30 in the morning, a little angry because this guy just endangered his own kid, his own baby mama, all of these officers, and he faces no charges for it. Because, again, he probably tried to just drag it out, and then they're like, nah, this'll teach him. He was in court enough, it'll teach him. Now, more than likely, he's out there doing this shit right now. Whichever DA handled this, whatever prosecutor handled this, should 1000% lose their job. But on to the next Sovereign Citizen video. Peace.